Welcome to RockLobster, your ultimate guide to fishing. Whether you've never held a rod before or you're looking to sharpen your skills, today we are going to cover everything you need to know, from gear and techniques to patience, strategy, and connecting with the water. By the end of this session, you'll be ready to catch your very first fish and enjoy every minute of the process. Let's start with fishing gear. The rod and reel are your most important tools. For beginners, a spinning reel is ideal. It's lightweight, easy to handle, and forgiving if mistakes happen. But let's dive deeper. There are bait casting reels, which give you more control and precision for larger fish, and fly rods, which are specialized for streams and rivers. Understanding these differences helps you pick the right setup for the type of fishing you plan to do. When choosing a rod, consider its action and power. Medium light to medium action rods are versatile, flexible enough for small fish but strong enough for bigger catches. Longer rods help with casting distance, while shorter rods give more control. Try different rods at a store or rental center to get a feel for what suits your style. Next up, fishing lines. Monofilament is beginner-friendly. It stretches, absorbs shocks, and is easy to tie knots. Fluorocarbon lines are nearly invisible underwater and great for clear water, while braided lines are super strong and sensitive, but require different handling. Start with a 6 to 10 pound test monofilament line for freshwater fishing, and adjust based on the species you're targeting. Tackle is the next piece. Hooks, bobbers, weights, and lures all play a role. Hooks come in sizes and shapes, each suited to different fish. Bobbers indicate bites, and weights help your bait sink to the right depth. Take time to assemble a simple rig. Hook, line, bobber, and weight. Practice tying knots like the improved clinch knot or Palomar knot. These small skills make a big difference. Now let's talk bait. Live bait such as worms or minnows is effective for beginners. Worms are inexpensive, easy to handle, and fish love them. Learn how to hook them so they move naturally in water. Artificial lures like soft plastics, spinners, and crankbaits mimic prey, but require more skill. Experiment with different colors, sizes, and retrieval speeds. Remember, matching the lure to the fish and water conditions increases your chances. Before heading out, check your local regulations. A fishing license is mandatory in most areas, and species and bag limits vary. Following these rules isn't just about avoiding fines. It asks about protecting the ecosystem and ensuring fish populations thrive. Casting is a skill you'll need to master. Start with the basics. Hold your rod with your dominant hand near the reel, the other near the bottom. Open the bail, pull the line with your finger, swing back, then forward, and release at the right moment. Practice overhead casting, sidearm casting, and even flipping or pitching near structures. Accuracy and distance come with practice, so don't rush. Once your bait is in the water, the waiting game begins. Watch your bobber carefully. A slight dip or sudden movement signals a bite. Lift your rod tip smoothly. Too hard, and you risk ripping the hook out. Too soft, and you may miss the fish. Patience is key. When you hook a fish, keep your line taut but flexible. Let the fish fight while guiding it with your rod. Reel steadily and avoid jerky movements. If the fish is near, a net can make landing it easier. Practice these techniques on small catches to build confidence. Location matters. For beginners, start near the shore, docks, or piers. Fish like structure, rocks, fallen trees, or weed lines. Early morning or late evening are usually the best times because the water is cooler and fish are more active. In rivers or streams, look for slower moving pockets behind rocks or bends where fish can rest. Observing the water and understanding fish behavior improves your success. Now let's dive deeper into reading the water. Look for ripples, bubbles, or shadows that indicate fish presence. Learn to identify areas with natural cover, like submerged logs or vegetation, where fish hide and feed. Weather also affects behavior. Fish are often more active before storms or during overcast days. Seasonal patterns matter too. Spring and fall are usually peak times for freshwater species. Handling your catch is another skill. If releasing a fish, wet your hands first to protect its slime coating, then carefully remove the hook using pliers or a hook remover. Release the fish quickly and gently. If keeping the fish, follow local size and limit regulations and store it on ice until cleaning. Respect for the fish ensures sustainable fishing. Fishing isn't just about catching fish. It's about observation, patience, and learning. Take time to notice water movement, bird activity, and insect patterns. These subtle clues tell you where fish might be feeding. Every trip teaches something new, whether you catch anything or not. Safety is also crucial. Protect yourself from sun exposure with sunscreen and a hat. Stay hydrated and be mindful of slippery or uneven terrain. Watch out for sharp hooks, and if you're fishing alone, let someone know your plans. First aid supplies are always a good idea. Fishing is also a social activity. Learn from local anglers, join clubs, or attend community events. Watching experienced fishers can teach techniques and strategies you might not learn from books or videos. Sharing stories of your successes and failures builds camaraderie. Let's talk mindset. Fishing teaches patience, perseverance, and calm focus. A quiet morning by the water, observing nature and waiting for a bite, is a lesson in mindfulness. Each cast, each adjustment, is an opportunity to improve and connect with the environment. Finally, don't forget the fun. Celebrate every catch, no matter the size. Share your experiences, take photos, and enjoy being outdoors. Over time, you'll develop instincts for when and where to fish, and you'll start creating your own fishing strategies. Fishing is a lifelong skill, and today's tips are just the beginning. Gear, bait, casting, patience, observation, and respect for nature all come together to make fishing rewarding. Remember, it's not just the fish you catch, but the experience you gain. Thank you for joining RockLobster today. Subscribe for more fishing tips, gear reviews, and adventures on the water. Grab your rod, head out, and enjoy every cast, every bite, and every moment. Your first catch is just the start of a lifetime of fishing adventures. Now that you know how to fish, here's some music you can listen to while fishing. Take this time to relax, enjoy the scenery, and let the rhythm guide your patience and focus.